What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916, and you're tuning into another edition of my vlog. I thank you for supporting the channel, for subscribing, and for really helping my channel blow up. You know, I'm all about that positivity and that motivation. And in this video, I want to talk about know where you are in the pecking order. And when I talk about pecking order, I mean your place in society. See, a lot of people want to complain or put down the next person because they don't want to put forth the effort. And it's because they're low on the pecking order. They don't have the desire, the drive, or the ambition, and yet they're trying to associate with a group or an individual that's pretty extreme in as far as where they're at in the pecking order. You know, maybe this person, if I could put it in as far as birds, this person's an eagle, but yet the person who's trying to hang with the eagles is maybe only a pigeon, a pooping pigeon. Yeah, that pooping pigeon doesn't like the fact that the eagle likes to soar, likes to spread their wings. So they say certain things to kind of knock that eagle's motivation. Oh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? How come you think you should be doing this? And why you get that? Those people, you got to shake them. They might have been your friends from grade school, from high school, from college, but there comes a point where there's gonna be some clear separation on goals, on ambition, on career moves. Some people just don't have it. Some people don't want to make the effort to change, even though they know if they made a few changes or a few tweaks, they could step their game up. They're perfectly comfortable. They don't want the responsibility of getting up at 4 in the morning to be at work by 5, to maybe study the stock market, or to go to school to be a real estate agent, or, you know, getting up and maybe, you know, starting their own business. So they're taking, you know, entrepreneur classes or whatever the case may be. You know, it might be to train to be a boxer, you know, getting up and running at 6 in the morning. They'd rather be in bed, cuddled up in their little blanket going night night. And if you tell them, hey, let's get up and go, man, they'll, fuck you. You think you all that? Instead of saying, you know what, go do your thing, man. I'm gonna do my thing too. I'm gonna lay in this bed and keep my night night going. So the pecking order is very important, and making sure you don't get caught up in the wrong group of individuals. It can mean, you know, your life going one way or your life going another way. It could be a major course of action in what you accomplish. You know, a lot of times we don't really do an assessment, but you got to do an assessment, man. You got to realize that the pecking order is for real, and some people are just out of their league. It's like when you look at, you know, that person who's on Super Swole. You know, this person's an elite athlete, you know, the NFL, or, you know, Major League Baseball, or soccer, or, you know, this motherfucker's a world-class boxer. And you think, oh man, maybe I could take him. No, you couldn't. You couldn't even take her. You know, Amanda Nunes would whoop that ass because you're in the wrong pecking order. You're thinking you're in one level, but you're probably 5 levels below that. And recognizing where you're at can help you actually grow. I'm not trying to knock the people who don't have any motivation. I'm trying to tell you, you can get some motivation about yourself. You could actually change your pecking status. It's not like you're born into a caste system in India where if you're born, you can't do nothing but become a motherfucking sewage engineer and unless you come to America. No, I'm saying that you can change that shit. You gotta have the drive, you gotta have the mentality, you gotta really put the effort in though. And as you pull, believe me, there's gonna be a lot of negative energy trying to pull you back. Gonna be a lot of haters. There's haters on the lower end of the pecking status too. They're down there, and it's like the old saying, the crabs in the bucket. They try to pull you down with them, and they love to talk about misery. And as soon as you try to grow, as soon as you stop hanging out, they're gonna start talking shit about you. So just be ready. Just be ready if that's the choice you want to make. But if you don't want to make the choice, then don't knock your friend, your sister, your cousin, your homeboy who's trying to do their thing at the highest level. Life is all about the highest. I don't understand, why would you live for anything less? Why would you live just to be normal? I mean, is that what you would want for your kid, just to be a normal little kid? The goal is to be the best you can be at whatever it is you're doing. You don't want to be somebody just competing for the sake of, hey man, I participated. No, it's all about fucking winning. It's all about being at the top. That's what I'm about. That's what this channel's about. If you ain't about that, then go ahead and click off right now. If you ain't about being at the top of your game, you ain't about elevating others around you, you ain't about getting your paper, then click off this channel. It ain't for you. You need to go watch one of those other troll channels where people sit there and talk shit about each other, but they don't do nothing to change whatever it is they're doing. They see the person going to the gym, look at that dude, man. He doing meal prep, he drinking all that protein, he think he all that. Well, what is your fat ass doing? What is your fat ass you sitting around complaining for when you got that motherfucking bag of Doritos, you got the little pudding pops waiting for you? You know what I'm saying, eating them damn cheese pizzas every day, but yet you mad at your friend because they doing something to try to, get in shape? Get your ass up and go do the same thing. See, I don't get that, man. You want to talk shit about the next person, but not doing nothing to change your situation, but you are miserable, even though you say you're happy. No, you're not. Every time you take a selfie, you do it like this. Because you're catfishing. You don't want nobody to see your fat ass. Step your game up, and if you are happy like that, then don't talk shit about the next person. But if you aren't happy like that, hey man, it's all right to acknowledge that. Get your money. Motivate, man. Holler at me. We can make it happen. It's all about change. It's not about knocking down people. And everybody gets all offended when you say fat ass, but hey man, I got your attention, right? People just call me black ass. So what's the difference, fat ass? You know what I'm saying? Know your pecking order, man. Motherfuckers try to tell me what my pecking order was. Oh, Big Herc, you need to just be doing this, and you trying to do too much. You need to calm down. Nah, nigga, you need to stay the fuck away from me. You need to leave me the fuck alone, and I'm gonna go do my thing on my own. And if you try to stop me, you're gonna get ran over by like I'm a motherfucking Mack truck, like a Humvee running over your ass. That's what's gonna happen. So stay the fuck out my way. And that's what I did. Had a lot of people try to tell me what I should and shouldn't do. Why you wanna have all that? You don't even need that. You got too many cars. You want a big house. Why you need all that? Why not? Why you want to be so broke? Why you want to be so miserable? Why you want to be so lazy? Why you want to be so content? Why you want to be so motherfucking slow? Why you want to be so motherfucking non-motivational? See, I'm telling you, man. These people, man, some of them in the pecking order, man, you gotta shake their motherfucking ass because you've been dumbing yourself down, downplaying your potential to associate with a bunch of motherfucking pooping pigeons. If you a lion, roar like a motherfucking lion. If you a cheetah, run with the cheetahs. If you a silverback, man, beat your motherfucking chest, man, like a silverback. Quit scratching your ass like a motherfucking little spider monkey and get your money. This Big Herc 916, man. I'm all about making it happen. Holler at me, man. And like I said, some of you guys might be like, oh, why you say that, fat ass? Well, hey, man, I got your attention. They used to call me black ass. So keep it 100. BigHerc916.com.